Think back on the last conference or workshop you attended. What happened during the first 5 to 10 minutes? Did this opening set the tone for the day? Did you know what you could anticipate would happen during the remainder of the workshop or conference? Good openings set up the entire conference or workshop. A strong opening acts as a preview of the upcoming attraction. Welcome to another Consult for Kids 3-Minute Mini. This is Opening Activities with me, Audrey Gledd. Openings are a microcosm of your entire after-school program. You are setting the tone for the day, and you are letting the youth in your program know what is important to you. Use the opening to set the stage for youth engagement and ownership of your program. To have a youth-run opening, consider the following questions. 1. How will you engage youth in planning and running the opening? 2. How will you model a strong opening for youth intentionally? And 3. How will you release the responsibility of opening to youth and support success? How will you engage youth in planning and running the opening? In your after-school program, you are always working to develop the leadership skills of your young people. 2 ways that you might engage youth in planning and running the openings are working through your youth advisory or leadership council, or creating a DJ club to specifically take on the task of a strong opening. Either of these options will allow you to have an identified group of youth to own the planning and the implementation of the opening, while ensuring that all youth will have input, make suggestions, and participate in the opening. A third option could be to identify a program leader rotation or assign the opening to each class on a rotating basis. It makes sense to have a group that is convened regularly to accept the responsibility of the opening. How will you model a strong opening for youth intentionally? It is important that you have a list of the things that you want to include in the opening. Announcements, music, celebrations, acknowledgments, competitions, snack, roll call, etc. You can develop a schedule or an agenda that makes sense to you, but the most important thing is that you intentionally model each of the items on the checklist. During the first 6 weeks of program, when you are modeling a strong opening, you should spend time with the youth who are going to be taking over the opening, debriefing, and discussing each of the items on the checklist. Talk with them about the intention of each item, what you want to accomplish, and then let them share what works and what didn't work. Youth should be thinking about how they can build on the model that you have created. Taking the time to model and discuss will pay dividends when youth are taking over the responsibility of opening. How will you release the responsibility of opening to youth and then support success? The whole notion of gradual release of responsibility is in play when you are transitioning opening from something you plan and organize to something that youth will own. After modeling for 6 weeks and intentionally debriefing and talking with youth, you are ready to begin the process of gradual release. Invite the youth to select which part of the opening they are comfortable conducting. Have them work on this part and deliver it during the opening, while you and other program leaders continue to work on the other aspects of opening. After a week or several weeks, ask the youth what they would like to take on next. Continue this process until the youth have accepted the responsibility for the entire opening. Continue to provide feedback and support. This isn't a one-and-done release. It is a process that will build on the confidence and leadership of your youth. To have a youth-run opening, consider the following questions. 1. How will you engage youth in planning and running the opening? 2. How will you model a strong opening for youth intentionally? And 3. How will you release the responsibility of opening to the youth and support success? Thank you for watching another Consult for Kids 3-Minute Mini. Educational services for after school. Do you need more ideas or activities to do in your opening? You can get those from Consult for Kids by going to our Program Made Easy lesson plans. Go to our website at www.consultforkids.com to find out more.